Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, just click the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at this Rolex Datejust 28. The reference number 279173, this one with a silver index dial. Yellow gold fluted bezel, all steel construction for the case, as well as the two-tone oyster bracelet, what they call the yellow gold Rotor, meaning that, it is the two-tone, both yellow gold and steel bracelet, oyster in this case, right? Again, reference number 279173. I'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, the crown functions, as well as the movement, the bracelet, and I'll be giving my thoughts on all of these features throughout this video. So as indicated in its name, Datejust 28 is 28 millimeters from finger to thumb, 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock position. Also the 10 to 4 position, same distance, same diameter, same 28 millimeters. You have the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. All right. Full steel construction, as I said earlier, for the case at least. All right, so you have the full high polish, as you can see, minus the bracelet, of course. All right, so taking a look here at the sides, full high polish thanks to the oyster steel. That is Rolex's own proprietary blend of steel and other materials in order to make an incredibly strong and resilient steel while also maintaining the super high polish that it's known for. A little hard to see underneath these stickers, but it's certainly there. All right. Sitting on the front of this case, we do have the fluted bezel, all yellow gold, and the original function of the fluted bezel was to screw directly onto the front of this case in order to ensure the water resistance. But technology over time has sort of rendered that, well, not all that necessary anymore. So it just serves as a mark of distinction. So whenever you see this fluted bezel, you know it's a Rolex, and they always make it in some sort of gold. In this case, yellow gold. All right, and taking a look at the dial here, we do have a matching silver dial that sort of matches the high polish of the steel of the case. It's a sunray or a sunburst type of dial. As you can see, as I move it through this light box, it does dance in the light, as you can see, sort of radially. Nice black print of the Rolex text there with the minute track also printed at the peripheral of this dial, so you can set the time precisely wherever you need to. All right, and thanks to the index hour marks, we can take a look with the lights off. You do have the Chromalight feature here. Very, very bright blue. A nice blue tint of that Chromalight lasts very long, incredibly long, and it's extremely bright. Clipping my highlights on my monitor here as I'm looking at it. All right, so very easy to read in low light situations as well, with the minute and hour hands also illuminated. All right, turning the lights back on, we can see a little bit more at this dial's features here. At the 12 o'clock, we do have the 18 karat yellow gold Rolex crown, as well as the date aperture at the 3 o'clock. Small on the dial itself, but nice and big under that Cyclops lens. Also a part of that sapphire crystal mounted on the front of this case to help ensure that water resistance as well. Scratch resistant and glare proofed, as you can see. Very easy to read on the front of this dial. All right, now when it comes to setting the time and all the watch functions here, just simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock. This allows you to wind the watch at the base position. So if you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds will get you to the full power reserve. Nice and easy there. Pull the crown out to the next position. This allows you to quick set the date by rotating the crown counterclockwise. So if you find yourself on the 30th of a month, it's about a quarter turn to advance the date by 1, by the way. So if you find yourself on the 30th of, say, April, just simply rotate it once to get it to the 31st. The hour hand will sweep past midnight and you'll land on the 1st of May. Rather easy. You only need to do this a few times a year. All right. Pull the crown out to the final position, and note that the seconds hand does in fact stop, giving you that hacking function, allowing you to set the time precisely based on the position of that seconds hand. All right. And thanks to the minute track, wow, my camera is having a field day with focusing here. Okay, so based on the position of that seconds hand, you can place the minute hand precisely wherever it needs to go thanks to the minute track at the peripheral of this dial. All right, place the mid hand precisely where it needs to go, and then press the crown back in once synchronized up to an atomic clock to start up that second hand once more. And don't forget to wind the crown back in securely against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. All right, so what makes all of this work on the inside is the 2236 in-house made caliber, made in-house by Rolex, the movement. It is a plus or minus 2 second per day time differential after casing, meaning that you do have the superlative chronometer certification as printed on this dial and every Rolex dial. All right. You have the center hour, minute, and seconds hands with the instantaneous date with the rapid setting and the stop seconds for precise time setting, all of which I had just demonstrated with the crown functions. The oscillator on the inside is a Staloxy hairspring in silicon, and also with a set of high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers. So what does that all mean? That means that you can get relatively close to magnets, anything magnetized. The watch will keep track of time no problem. Thanks to the hairspring being in silicon, it's basically a magnetic. All right, so don't get too close to an MRI because the rest of the watch may break apart, but the movement will still be working nice and easy. The Paraflex shock absorbers means that you can take a few bumps here and there and it'll be keeping track of time no problem. You'll still maintain that nice high precision. All right, you also have the center mounted bi-directional self-winding rotor, meaning that once you wind the watch fully using the manual wind of the crown that I demonstrated earlier, just simply wearing this on your wrist will keep the watch wound up to the full power reserve as long as you continue to wear it. The full power reserve for this watch being approximately 55 hours. So you can set it down on a Friday evening, pick it back up Monday morning nice and early, ready to conduct business, and no need to wind the watch. Just wear it all of Monday and you'll be back to the full power reserve nice and easy. All right, and while I'm zoomed out here, you can see that the bracelet here is the Oyster Bracelet, flat 3-piece links all the way across, high polish of the yellow gold links as you can see down the center with satin brush finished links for the steel along the sides. You also have high polish along their sides as well. There's a general, very minor taper down to the Oyster folding clasp, all right, with the Rolex raised logo there. Simply lift the top to open it, nice and easy. You have the Rolex stamped logo on the inside and you know that you're dealing with a full steel construction here, at least for the clasp. And taking a look underneath, you do have the Easylink 5mm extension. That means that basically once you have this watch sized perfectly to your wrist, and your wrist happens to swell throughout the day, as everyone's wrist typically does, just simply reach under here, pull it straight out, you get another half Oyster link, basically another 5mm extension, so that you can basically continue to wear your watch without having to, insert a new link or without having to take it off. You can continue to wear it nicely and easily. That's why it's an Easylink, right? When you no longer need it, fold it back in on itself and snap it back into the clasp, nice and easy. While I'm here, I can try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it wears on my wrist. 7 inches in circumference, so if your wrist is smaller, do keep that in mind as well. All right, so for my wrist, incredibly small. Well, it's a Datejust 28. They call it a lady Datejust 28 because, well, ladies' wrists tend to be much smaller than mine. Maybe 5, maybe even 6 max inch circumference here. Mine 7 inches. So you have an idea of what this looks like. If you do have a larger wrist, this will fit with full links, as you can see. Going straight down the wrist here, no space under these lugs, that's fine. Plenty of space among these Oyster links with 0 tolerance as typical per Rolex bracelet assembly, meaning that you can wear this without it pinching your skin, it won't pull out your hairs, feels incredibly comfortable on the wrist with plenty of venting to go with the spaces with those links in there. All right, and taking a look straight on, looks very interesting, very bright sense of elegance here. And what I mean by bright is that the sort of silver dial here matches the overall sort of stainless steel assembly of the watch, giving the gold here sort of like a very nice accent to the watch. It gives it a very nice sense of elegance and class all on its own. Not the typical, black and gold, but very sort of like mid-tone gray and gold. Sort of a subtle difference, sort of a, how would you say it? It evokes a sense of that subtlety that is known to people, sophisticated as yourself probably. All right, so enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this watch. Be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, new, used, discontinued, we can get it for you if we don't have it already, sitting on our desk at jazztime.com. Links in the description below where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.